Hi, this is J.M. Manion from NPC News Online. I'm here with NPC bodybuilder Joe Thomas. We're at the NPC Photo Gym, aka Manion's Gym. Now, normally I would be in something same type of attire, but today is the day that the Pittsburgh Pirates are in the wild card playoffs against Chicago. Hopefully, by the time you see this video, we will have won and we'll be going to play against St. Louis. But anyways, Joe has been a national level competitor for how many years, Joe?
National level competitor, about 9. Yeah, so I've been competing for about 11.
Okay.
So 9 of those national level.
Right. Joe is from Columbus, and many of you have probably recognized him in a lot of different advertisements for a lot of different products.
For a lot of years.
Yeah, and Joe was one of the people that actually makes a living from this. I know a lot of times people say you can't make a living in this sport, but Joe, you actually have. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, the whole fitness industry, I have quite a few different things that I do, but all of them combined is what I do for a living. Like, for instance, professional fitness modeling, professional advertisement modeling, being sponsored athlete. Right now I have 5 different sponsors. So, you know, all these things combined.
Let's give us a name of all those sponsors. Let's give them a plug.
Okay, well, one of them I can't mention yet.
Okay.
But one of them is Hotbods Clothing, hotbods.com. Another is powderjet.com. Powderjet is an apparatus. It's a funnel apparatus that has technology, air valve technology in the funnel that allows the protein to just fall straight into your water, into your shaker cup or a water bottle, without clumping and without having to tap it. You know what I mean? So it's a new technology. And then also, let me think. I do work with Picture Groove Tanning. Also, I do modeling for them, and then also they spray me for different events and stuff like that. But my other sponsor is Powerful Yogurt. It's actually a yogurt company. And they have yogurt drinks, yogurt bars, and actual yogurt. And like one yogurt, just one container of yogurt has like 25 grams of protein in it. So it's yogurt that's actually designed for active people. More protein, no fat, no added artificial sweeteners or anything like that. So it's a good product.
No, it sounds good. Can they get it in the stores or?
Yeah, actually, yeah. If you go to Powerful Yogurt, their website, there's a store finder. Type in your zip code and it'll show you all the stores in your area that carry Powerful Yogurt.
Okay. Now, you've been a successful model well before Men's Physique came along.
Right, yes.
Yeah. A lot of bodybuilders can't pull that off. How were you able to do that?
Yeah, it's true. A lot of bodybuilders, you know, when they do photo shoots, this is normally gym shoots, and then they're stuck in that bodybuilding mind. A long time ago when I first started doing fitness modeling, it was a lot of gym shoots and stuff like that. Then I started transitioning into actual fitness modeling, which in my mind, I had to go to basically a different place. I had to become a model instead of a bodybuilder doing a gym shoot. So I can do the gym shoots as a bodybuilder because I am a bodybuilder. But when I shoot, fitness modeling, I kind of just start thinking, men's physique, or just modeling, and I did that long before Men's Physique was out. So I've actually been pretty successful at being able to transition back and forth between bodybuilding and also doing fitness modeling. And a lot of it is a mindset on how you carry yourself, I might be built the same and exactly the same weight, the same size, the same conditioning for a gym shoot as I am for the modeling shoot, but I look different. It's just the way I carry myself, the way I pose, things like that. So I've been able to pull that off, and I'm glad I can, because that doesn't limit me in one certain thing. Like, I can only do gym shoots right after a show, and I have like a 4-day window, or else I'm going to be fat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, I do gym shoots right after the show, and then the very next day I can do a modeling shoot, and then here we are a month after my show, and we're doing a gym shoot.
Right.
And I just did a modeling shoot a few days ago. So it's all about conditioning, how you carry yourself and everything like that. And over the years, I've been able to be really good at manipulating that.
Yeah. Now, you said this is your last shoot for the year, right? Tell us what some of your plans are, because you only did the North Americans this year, correct?
Only one show this year, yep.
Yeah. Now, I know we had talked during the training video, which you'll all get to see later. Joe was actually one of the few guys I was actually able to do a leg training video on, because that's what he's known for, is his wheels. But a lot of people come in here and their legs just aren't ready to go. But I know you said you placed behind where you were last year. You were third this year. You were second last year in your class at North Americans. But you said you learned from it.
Yeah, I did. What we talked about is I learned that, and I learned it, a few years ago. Really, is I just have to keep coming back, and I got to beat the old me from the year before. I can't worry about who's going to be there. I can't change that. I have no control over that. I just have to worry about beating myself from the year before. And this year I did that. In 2014, I looked, good conditioning, had good size. Came back this season, my conditioning was beat my 2014 conditioning. I did give up a couple pounds in size because of that, though. But I felt that this was the best package I've brought to the national stage. And I went down in a place. But I mean, you can't control who shows up. You can't control what all the judges sitting in front of you are looking for that day. So all I can do is go back to the drawing board. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the things that I told you that I know I need to do.
Right.
And bring that same conditioning back next season, and hopefully next season will be my time. And
now, next season he has a little bit more planned out. I mean, give us a rough idea of, what you're going to be doing. I know it's all going to start in July.
Well, yeah, my plan is to hit more than just the one national show, instead of just going to the North American, waiting a whole year and then going back there and putting all my eggs in one basket. My goal is hopefully, this being my last shoot, I'll be able to start my off season a little bit earlier, and hopefully I come back and I hit more national shows in a row, like possibly, Universe, and then to the USA, and then to Masters Nationals if I need to, and then
well, it'll be flipped, because Masters Nationals and USA are flip flop. They're a week before each other, which brings up a point. Masters.
Yeah.
I know you were a Masters, but you don't look like a Masters.
No, yeah, I'll be doing the 35 class. So a lot of people. Most people don't know how old I am. I'm still not going to tell you, but I'll be in the...
I know, but he swore me to secrecy, and he lives too close. Columbus is very close to Pittsburgh, so I am not allowed to say. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm only 3 hours from him. I can come and get him. But I'll be, at the North American, I compete in the Open, and I compete in the 35 class. So I will be doing, hopefully, if everything goes as planned, I'll be doing Team U, which the Masters, and then also, hopefully, and the Masters.
Well, maybe at the Universe you get it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, I won't have to do all of them, but I'm going. I want to start earlier, instead of just putting all my eggs in one basket at the North American again. I would rather do something before, even if I just only am able to get enough time to do Masters and then North American. I need to do something before that. I need to have another shot at it. And if I get it there, great. I won't need to do the North American. But if I don't, at least I'll still be able to say, well, I can get it at North American,
Well, if you do get it before that, that also opens up the possibility at the North American where you could actually make your pro debut. Because they have
that's true. Yeah. Actually, it's only what 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, and I probably would too, because I'm already going to be in shape.
Right.
Might as well hold off for another 6 weeks. I'm used to that anyway. I'm used to holding my conditioning for weeks, so I mean that wouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll probably.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I tricked him into that, but I still won't tell his age. Sorry.
Thanks.
So, but basically, that's about it. It's an introduction to Joe. I know a lot of you have seen him, but you've probably never met him, talked to him. And but when you see him around, approach him. He's one of the most approachable guys that I've been around, and he'll talk to you for sure. And you have any last words? Anybody you want to thank, or anything you want to say?
Just definitely thanks to all my sponsors, and then also thank you for having me out. And I enjoyed shooting with you, and looking forward to seeing what we did. And then
it took a year to get this shoot, but we finally got it.
And also thanks to the NPC and IFBB both. I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't have any of this stuff. So I mean, that's about it. Yeah, and also look for me. I got a lot of big things coming. I know probably a lot of you follow me on social media. You see me at like all the different events all over the country and stuff like that. Definitely don't be afraid. Come say hi. Not that you're afraid. I'm just saying don't, come say hi to me. I'm a good dude, So come and see me. I'll be at all the, all the events coming up, all the, expos and things like that. So come say hi.
And give us those social media so people can follow you if they aren't already.
Okay, Joe Thomas on Facebook. It's JOETOMAS, Joe Thomas. And then on Twitter and Instagram, both is the same. Instagram is at JT_Joe Thomas, but this time it's with an H. So it's JT_JOETHOMAS, and then same with Twitter also. And then if you go on any of my social media sites there, you'll be able to find links to my YouTube and then all the other stuff. My video, I got a bunch of videos and all that stuff. And also I'm working on an ebook, a recipe book. So look for that too. I'm also, I don't know if a lot of people don't know this, but I took 3 years of culinary. So.
Oh wow, that is interesting. You didn't mention that.
No, yeah. So I'm kind of a little bit of a chef. So.
Well, I would tend to think, because I didn't know this either, but Joe told me he used to wrestle, as most of you know, that my son Tyler is right now a collegiate wrestler, and that might have something to do with the fact that you wrestled for 10 years, so you know what it's like to do the diet, everything else. Then you went into this sport, so.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of it is similar in a way to wrestling, because in wrestling it's just you. When you're on a stage, it's just you. How you got to the stage was because of you. No one made you get up at 6 a.m. to do cardio. No one made you go to the gym. No one's making you eat chicken and celery. You're doing that. And just like in wrestling, no one's out there to hold your hand. Like, all the team sports are great. I played those too. But wrestling is you by yourself. It's up to you. If you lose, it's your fault. If you don't train right, it's your fault. All these things, if you're out there, it's your fault. And the same goes with bodybuilding. If you don't bring a better package next season, that's your fault. You might have coaches, you might have diet guys and all that, but they can't force you to do it. You're doing it. You're the one that's doing it. So it's kind of similar because it's all you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the way I view it. It's kind of similar in a lot of ways.
Right. Well, great. That's a great way. We're going to wrap this up. This is Jay and Manion and
Joe Thomas
for NPCNewsOnline.com, and we're out of here.